the dreamy.
Threat analysis.
Someone is nearby.
Alert. Hostile detected. Lethal force authorized for all units.
Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today we are playing Fallout 4, The Vault Dweller. And Clever Jane is quite nervous around this sentry bot. And those super mutants rolled up on us, so great. Lots going on today. In the last episode though, Clever Jane is searching for Imogene Cabot, who is missing. And we're going to head back to Good Neighbor. And we've got a couple missions to turn in at Good Neighbor, so awesome. Whew. That's a good curry. Cricket, huh? Okay. Cricket, what are you gonna do about that? Ooh, Cricket, you are going down immediately. Sorry, Cricket, you're on your own.
Threat analysis. Red.
Son
Weapons.
of a
Green.
bitch. Son of a bitch. Okay. Do not kill the... Okay. Wait. Curry, we need to run immediately. Curry, I need you to follow me, hun. Shit.
Hey.
Fudge. Curry, we need to get out of here. I'm just trying to find the path.
Head over there. Over here.
Okay, I found it, Curry. I found us the good path. Yeah.
Go there.
One of my duties is to serve.
Okay, well, gosh, I think I accidentally pissed off that sentry bot, so that is horrific to think that we have to return there to the Cabot house. Stay frosty, Curry. There's a lot going on here. Curry?
Did you hear something? There is something nearby.
Yeah.
Identity unknown. Activities resuming. Better if there was a whole lot less of that.
Good Neighbor. Has Clever Jane been to Good Neighbor yet? Honestly, I forget. Let's do like a little shot here. Sorry, Curry, I'm gonna need you to... okay, maybe like right here. Okay, almost. There we go. That's the shot, everybody. Okay, Curry, act cool. Don't embarrass me. We've got a lot to deal with here in Good Neighbor.
Oh, can we see the old State House? Maybe they have the tourist brochure.
Daisy.
You're back. How'd it go at the library? Get rid of those super mutants.
I managed to fight my way through the library. Oh, and I dropped off that book of yours.
Only 200 years past due. I know it was an odd request, but thanks for making the library a safer place. We gotta keep some old buildings sacred, you know. Here's your money.
Hey, Daisy.
Means a lot to me that you made the library a safer place. Thanks again. Now you're here to trade.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
Hold up. I want to hear this song.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Like an earthquake starting to roll, I felt my world shake.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
area.
Baby, it's just you. Like a cyclone, wild and extreme. I got my mind blown, stuck in a dream, waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you. You leave me breathless, weak in the knees. I'm feeling reckless, pardon me please. The fallout's flowing through.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready?
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
From what I just heard, that might be a bad idea.
Don't tell me you're siding with those idiots. Look, if you got the caps, I'm not gonna let you down. I used to run with the Gunners, for God's sake.
Extra baggage like that can get you killed.
Look, I need the money, and I'm not about to let Winlock and Barnes scare a client away. You have nothing to worry about. Those two are weaker than a housefly. They're about half as smart. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Well, if my caps aren't good enough to answer that question, I can take him somewhere else.
All right, all right. You need to get your panties in a bunch. Tell you what, price is 250 caps. Up front and non-negotiable.
No way. I don't trust you.
Sticks and stones, lady. You change your mind, you know where to find me.
Hey,
You need some. Have you found someone that can help me become human?
Dr. Amari may be able to help.
Then we must see this doctor. At once. Please.
Spill it.
Ooh, vault suit, huh? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Of course, of the many dangers of excessive
Hey!
use. Yes.
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart?
You ever been to Kill or Be Killed? Some fine-looking
Why,
weapons.
hello. Did you like the song?
I loved the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. I think I know a fellow performer when I see one. You're good with your words. Know just the right thing to say at the right time. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Oi, we got beer. And if you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Excuse me.
Hello again. Something I can do for you?
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Music.
It's tempting, but unfortunately I'm married to the stage.
Ah, so you're back. Drinks and my pleasant company still available.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, the flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
The third rail? Is this your place?
What? Nah, Gov. Place is Hancock's. Old Charlie just keeps the floor clean, the drinks dirty. So, you buying or what?
I'll take a look, sure.
Cash up front. No tabs. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty girl to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry, I'll know when it is.
I don't do work, unless I know who's paying the bills.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the caps. Internal political struggle. You know how it is. Look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about. Just clear out the warehouses and get paid. Simple.
3 locations. That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we can sweeten the pot a bit. $250.
Too low. Barely covers the risks.
All right, Gov. $300.
More money, Charlie.
Giving me a right kick in the elbows. We'll make it 400, but that's as high as I'm going.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
Okay. Well, I'm a little disappointed. Wait, can we try to romance her again? Oh my gosh, are these... Charisma's 9. Aided. You know what? We're gonna give it one more go with Magnolia. We got this, Clever Jane. We got this.
Excuse me. You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
Any chance I could steal you away for an evening?
I don't think that would be a good idea. Something else I can help you with?
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Nothing. I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Okay, well, Curie...
strapped on.
We struck out with Magnolia, and that's just, you know what, it happens. I think my my beer buzz ran out right before that last charisma check. Unfortunate, Curie. Truly is. We did learn about Imogene, though, so that's awesome. Curie, you want to go visit Dr. Amari? Maybe see what the deal is, see what's up? Go do that. Are we sure? Are we...
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Alright, yeah. Let's go visit Dr. Amari.
Been talk about Vault 81. Some problem there you were caught up in? Quarantine or some such? Damn, you get around.
Doctor, my friend here needs your help.
Oh? Tell me, where did you go to university?
What could she possibly want from me?
Greetings, Doctor. I wish to download my data and core programming into a human brain.
You want what? Is she serious?
Can you do it or not?
I won't even consider something like this unless there's a good reason.
I was programmed to further our studies of disease, pathogens, and viruses. I cannot do this with the fundamental limitations of my robotic systems. If I become human, with a wealth of information in my databanks, I hope to do much good for the Commonwealth.
A pre-war robot with your knowledge and skills, plus human cognition. Yes, you could potentially save many lives. It's an interesting problem. The memories wouldn't be hard. We translate those from the brain to computers and back all the time here. It's how the loungers work. Her personality, though. All the extra pieces of robotic programmed decision-making. A normal organic brain wouldn't know what to do with them. A synth brain, on the other hand, well, it's already somewhere between the two.
What do you know about synths?
To be clear, it may not work. But some synths have cybernetic enhancements that interface directly with their brains. The Institute must have found an interpreter for raw data. That's my hope, at least.
So it is possible, then?
Likely, even. We just need a synth. And I may be able to help with that. I've worked on synths before. Giving them memory wipes so they can live a life free of the Institute. But the procedure isn't always successful. If something goes wrong, it can leave them in a brain-dead state. Living, but with no cognition. I know a caretaker for one of these brain-dead synths. If they're willing, we could try transferring your friend's consciousness into her.
So you're willing to perform the operation?
My patient knew the risks and opted for memory replacement. She wanted a new life. I failed her. But this procedure may be as close as I can get to fulfilling her wishes. But I cannot make this decision. Her caretaker can. Give me a day to get in contact with them. They're understandably cautious, but I think they'll hear me out.
I will stay with the doctor. Assuming all goes well, I want to be ready for the procedure.
University? You're not serious, right? The caretaker should get back to me soon. She's not one to wait.
Hopefully this caretaker will approve of the operation. This belongs in the garbage can, yes?
The caretaker should get back to me soon. She's not one to wait.
Okay. Ah, shit. We just lost Curie, didn't we? Okay, Jane is not happy about that because she's pretty much only explored the surface with Curie at her side, so we still need to find Imogene Cabot. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Clever Jane knows exactly who she needs to help her.
Enjoy your stay.
You still looking for work, McCready?
That depends. You ready to fork over 250 caps?
You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language. All right, boss. You got yourself an extra gun. Lead on.
Took a walk out in the fens.
Hey.
Had a talk with a man about some cans. He asked me what's your flavor. I said I need a favor. I'm a little short of caps, but I'm a good neighbor. Took a dive with a swan.
Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
Okay, we cool? McCready? MacCready. We need to be quick about this. Imogene Cabot is over at this, okay, well, there's a flyer we need to read. Actually, in fact, let's do these level ups, MacCready. I mean, I think I need to be putting points into my actual perks at the moment, yeah. Yeah, let's throw one into luck, because we do need luck, and let's throw one into endurance. Okay, MacCready, hopefully you are more sneaky than Curie was. We need to get to, I think it's going to be at this amphitheater. Curie and I already took out a bunch of cultists at this same location, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. But let's do our best, and I might take some more great mentats, because honestly, MacCready, I don't want to kill people. I grew up in a vault, for God's sake. I don't want to kill people. And if I can avoid it, sure am going to do it. We do need to steer clear of the Cabot house at this moment, though, because I'm pretty sure I aggroed the sentry bot. Okay, stick close to me, MacCready.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Step right this way and I'll be happy to tell you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
I'm just looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
I just need to make sure she's okay.
You've got my word. She's fine. She's just staying in her room right now. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
Maybe 500 caps will help make her available.
Oh, what a waste of good caps. And a good fight.
Well, that's different. The truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. For 500 caps, I'm happy to make her your problem. Here, let me unlock the door for you. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there. She's all yours, neighbor. We don't have anything to talk about.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
How rude. Don't you know to never mention a lady's age? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Hey.
Meets, what do you want?
Your thoughts?
It's quiet out here. Too quiet. Oh man, I always wanted to say that.
Didn't have anything else.
All right.
Okay, I don't know if that sentry bot is still aggro on us, but we're going to slip in as quickly as we can and figure this out.
Try again. I think it's clearing up. Damn, the signal is strangely weak.
Whoever lives here must have made a deal with the devil.
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Who are you again?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
What happened?
The guards at Parsons called in that they were under attack. Edward went to help. I've only just been able to raise him, briefly. I didn't get much, but it sounds like the situation there is nearly out of control. I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
You're right. I was just curious. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Hold on, weren't you off looking for Imogene? Did you find her?
Yes, I found her. She's fine.
Oh, good.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
All right. This is a thrilling drama. This is a very thrilling drama that Clever Jane has found herself involved in. These people are over 400 years old. And they, serum, mysterious serum, all sorts of things going on. And once again, everybody, even all my years of playing Fallout 4, I've never ever completed this quest. Crazy, right? And another thing I've heard is that, you know, sometimes in these Fallout games, they will kind of hint as to the main plot in the next game in one of the previous ones. For instance, Fallout 3 had a whole side plot about a Institute courser, or the Institute searching for a renegade synth, actually. So some YouTubers have theorized that this very plot that I'm playing out right now, the one about Cabot and the artifact, that this will end up being something significant in the next Fallout game. I don't know. I actually have no idea. You know what I am super excited for, though, is the Fallout TV show. Obviously, I have my reservations. I hope they do a good job, but, you know, sometimes I think it's better that they're making these TV shows. Better to make them than to not make them, I think. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching the Johnny Guitar channel, and we will see you next time we play Fallout 4, The Vault Dweller.